KTIV's Taylor Deckert joins us in studio now with a deeper dive into the community impact. And Taylor, I know you've spoken to several organizations locally and that rely on this federal funding. What will that mean for those organizations going forward?
Yeah, first of all, there's a lot of unanswered questions. And I spoke with several dozen in the Siouxland area of these organizations, and they all pretty much say the same thing of they don't know what is going to happen just yet. So here is kind of a rundown, a tree in a sense. The federal government funds over 2,000 federal agency programs. That money then funds agencies in Siouxland who then distribute funding to community members. So I found the list actually that we were talking about earlier in this newscast about what the press secretary was referring to during the briefing, with everyone asking that same question of who will be impacted. It's actually a 52-page document here.
So you've gone through it. Give us some examples of organizations that would be affected here in Siouxland.
Yeah, there are plenty. So some of the federal agencies that Siouxland programs use and what they do. So Siouxland Community Health Center, they use what we call the Health Center Program, which is a government initiative that provides funding to nonprofit health clinics. Any school district that uses the National School Lunch Program, that's on the list as being possibly paused. There's also Community Action Agency that has several federally funded programs. You may have heard of LIHEAP and Head Start programs, which promote readiness in the schools, and those are on the list of possibly being paused. Other agencies I spoke with, like Connections Area Agency on Aging, Neighborhood Services, use government funding, and their response was the same. Everyone waiting to see what is going to happen next when the funding stops. Now, this is a developing story over the next several days as we wait to see how long the pause will be. This all started with the White House seeking to clarify which programs will be cut off and which ones remain. I was on a national call earlier today as well with the Low Income Housing Coalition, listening to concerns raised. Organization leaders suggest if you benefit from an agency receiving federal funding, to contact your local lawmakers and see how they can help work for you in Washington. Yeah, so Matt, at this rate, it's all on the federal agencies' shoulders. It's not a lot that our Siouxland agencies can do except wait.
The answer we never want to give people in the audience is we don't know, but frankly, we don't until they go through all of these programs and then that freeze is lifted, if it is at all.
Yeah, so we have at least till Monday if that freeze continues as planned right now. So
Taylor Deckert in studio. Taylor, we appreciate the update.